teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down. We're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Volunteers are on the move here. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out, it's Parker. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Grab behind the line, it's Parker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Seminoles have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He keeps it himself. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And the Noles will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Florida State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And the Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw here. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. And it's, oh, man, what a catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Parker. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks an open space. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap, bringing pressure. Consecutive losses. They got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep. It's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a receiver. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Noles move into the red zone. Gives it to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Tackle is made at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Florida State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this 3rd quarter. Just didn't pan out. But I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, we'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. He keeps it on a design run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your... As a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Riggs. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the grab. It's Humphries. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. 1st down, looking for more now. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Handoff to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
We'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And the senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Van Buren. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Van Buren. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. As the first down is still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Gain of 1. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida State.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The ball has come to the line to run the hurry up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Working clock with the ground game. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Oh, it's a reverse. And he'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going to try to use his legs here. Crosses the 35. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And the offense takes timeout with 26. Remaining.
Timeout, Florida State.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's running out of time here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Seminoles. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Florida State 40, Tennessee 28.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.